From first gaining national attention as John McCain's running mate back in 2008 to becoming an inspiration to the Tea Party, Sarah Palin has made her mark on America's political landscape.
But it hasn't always been easy. Palin has faced her share of criticism along the way, and that's one of the reasons her father and her brother are writing this brand new book. Comes out today. It's called Our Sarah, Made in Alaska. Chuck Heath Sr., also known as Big Chuck, and Chuck Heath Jr., who we will refer to as Junior, join us live. Good morning to both of you.
Morning. Good to be here.
Yeah, I like in the beginning of your book, you talk about how when you and Sarah and your family were growing up in Alaska, where you grew up poor, but you'd see like the Brady Bunch on television, and you assumed that that's how people in the lower 48 lived. You didn't want that kind of life.
Well, I didn't. It was just so foreign to us. And we watched that show with awe, the Brady Bunch, thinking, dude, is that the way the rest of the world really lives?
Is AstroTurf in everybody's backyard?
Yeah, it was nothing like our childhood.
So what was your childhood like for them?
Well, we were very poor, very, very poor. We lived off the land, more or less. All our meat was animals we shot.
So you want lunch? Go shoot a moose?
Oh yeah, yeah, moose, deer.
You must have had a big freezer.
Yeah,
still do.
But what were the important values that you taught your daughter that she's carried through with her in her life today?
Well, she got strict discipline from me, and she got a lot of spiritual guidance from her mother. And her mother was a great influence on her spiritually and her honesty and what have you.
Sure.
Give Mom credit for that.
And the other big thing with Dad was work ethic. It was if you wanted something, you worked for it, and that went all the way through college. You know, all four of us graduated college, and we all paid our own ways, and that was just expected.
How many books have been written about your sister?
Over 100.
Over 100, yeah.
How many of them have been accurate?
I would say 3. One guy wrote a book strictly from what he saw on the news and saw in the paper. Never talked to her, never talked to anyone.
So this is one of the reasons why you guys are coming out right now to essentially defend your daughter and your sister, and also tell about the real woman you know.
Yeah, that's true. We've been listening for 4 years. We've been listening to the media tear her down and other people, and they've distorted her image. They don't know that much about her. And we thought it would be great to get a family and friends perspective. So we have 46 of her closest friends and family quoted in the book, and just lots of stories that have never been told before.
Chuck, what would you like to see her do next?
Well, you know, we don't know what her game plan is. That's the #1 question asked of us. What's her game plan? We don't know. I hope she keeps going, and she will. She's very unpredictable. We found that out since the 2nd grade.
Really?
She'll rise up.
What would she do in 2nd grade?
She started reading a newspaper in the 2nd grade. Yeah, I would read the sports page, and she'd grab the main section and read the main section and ask me questions on it in the 2nd grade.
Why has she been so eviscerated?
What do you think? Yeah, on that. Yeah.
She's a threat to some people that can't believe that a pretty young woman could be that successful. How do you raise 5 kids? How do you hold a full-time job, keep up this strict running regime, you know, work 15, 16 hours a day, and
be a Republican
and strong Christian beliefs too.
Right.
I don't know what it is about that formula that just infuriates some people.
It just really irked the left. All right, can you guys stick around? We want to talk more with the Heaths about the daughter, the sister, Sarah Palin. Back in 2 minutes.
Sounds good.
Thanks.